This is my first chance to try out my new helmet and my new camera mount that I made, the custom mount. Everything seems to be working pretty good. I'm actually surprised that the helmet doesn't feel like it needs to be broken in at all, which I'm a little scared of, because that means when it does break in, it might be a little too loose. I hope not. That's what I was afraid of. There's going to be a lot of ruts, rain ruts, to be crossing back and forth and back and forth. Woo, is this rocky and loose? Wow. One of the things that I always forget is weighting the foot pegs. Instead of actually steering, just weight the foot pegs. You're much less likely to slide out the front of the tire, the front tire. Hey, there's a whole bunch of deer. Look at that. They all look young. Yeah, they look really young. Disappearing behind the bend. That was cool. You don't often see deer around here, only because it's kind of wide open and they hear you coming and they scatter before you can even see them. Maybe those were some younger ones that weren't quite so smart. I'm having a hard time balancing today, and I think it might be because I actually, for the first time, am wearing a water bladder on the back. It's a hydration pack, and I think it's actually throwing my balance off. I'm not used to the weight being up on my shoulders and on my back. So it's kind of funny. You think that wouldn't make much of a difference. It's just, you know, 5 or 6 pounds, and it's very well distributed, but you can definitely feel it. Another thing I'm beginning to learn is it's amazing how big of a rut your front wheel could go over with no problem. Don't have to pop a wheelie or anything, just ride right over it. You got to be ready for a little jarring, get your weight back a little bit. It goes right over, no problem. Wow, here's a nice little view. Well, I'm heading to a little spot that I've seen many times. I keep passing it, but I don't ever actually stop there. So I thought I'd actually stop there and have a snack. It's a really nice old tree with a park bench underneath it. I don't seem to be doing too well today. Just not into it. Before I even started, I know my body was a little sore. I don't know, I have a condition where it has it's kind of like arthritis. And it acts up every once in a while, and all my joints hurt, my hands hurt, my elbow hurts. Oh, and it's kind of hard to do things. You just don't have the strength, just don't have the dexterity, the nimbleness. I just don't seem to be into it. But I'm still enjoying riding. Just taking the easy routes. Nothing too technical today. Wow, I really wish I could go to those mountains up there. Even though they have snow on it. I'm sure the trails are kind of open, but all the gates are locked. You have to wait 2 more months to get up there, which is a bummer. I'd love to go now. And here it is, I think. Yes. Man, what better place to take a break than right here? Look at this. It's actually 2 trees. Park bench and some shade. Under this old pine tree, you can see my new water bladder that I just bought. It's a Kriega. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Thing's built like a tank, but in a good way. It's very comfortable, holds its water very well. It doesn't slosh around on my back or move around. The harness is great, very adjustable. Well, today the snack is Ritz cheese crackers. They're pretty good. They have a lot of salt in them, which is good. And chocolate-covered biscotti. Woo-wee! Good stuff. This is a really nice place to sit, take a rest. Very peaceful, nice and cool, and quiet. Well, as nice as this place has been to take a rest here, I think it's time to start going. Getting antsy. Got to start moving. I must say I'm much more comfortable in the sand than I used to be. Definitely got a lot more practice and experience and trying different techniques out, really paying attention to what I'm doing and my body position and everything. But there's still some kinds of sand that, it just swallows me up whole and spits me out. Still haven't figured that kind of sand out. Oh, man. Lord howdy be. That's not good. My brake line hooked around the camera on the other side where it's supposed to be. Jesus, good thing I didn't break my hose line here. Wow. Nothing's broken. Good. I tried pushing the camera all the way back and I didn't realize that would hook right around it when it got real slack. I'm sure that doesn't happen again. Hopefully. I'll keep an eye on it. It was also my first day using the MX helmet here, and it worked out pretty good. It was a little more comfortable than I thought. It still hasn't been broken in, so it'll get better, I'm sure. I got to get a new shield. This light tint is just not dark enough for me. It's just barely a tint. And of course, today was also the first day I used my custom mount here for my GoPro. Worked fantastic. Never noticed it was there. Held the camera really sturdy. Had no problems whatsoever. That was also my first day for this hydration pack. It's a Hydro-3 from Kriega. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Or I might be wrong. It works pretty good. I usually don't like having things on me and backpacks or anything like that. But the harness works really well. It's very stable. It kind of melts away on your back. You don't really realize it's there. The weight did throw me off a little in the beginning. I kind of felt a little odd and I couldn't figure out why. And I think it was because of the extra weight on my back. But I adapted to it really quickly and it didn't bother me at all today. And it was great having some water on the trail. Oh my God. You just drink whenever you want. It's just novel idea. How about that? Definitely worth it. So all in all, it was a good day. I enjoyed it. Tested out all my new equipment, all my new little gadgets and pieces here, and everything worked perfectly. Well, does anybody want to stop by and pack up my truck for me? I didn't think so. It's worth a shot. Oh well, I guess I got to go do it. Wait a minute, what are you still doing here? Get off the couch, go get your gear, get your bike, and go riding. There, isn't that better?